You're so surprised. You're like, what?
Say more. It's only murders in the building season, so let's jump right into that. First off, your characters is one of the only ones in the intro sequence. Was that on purpose? Can you talk about how that happened?
You know, after season 2, starting with season 3, I became a series regular. They put me in the opening sequence. I found out through our showrunner that they were going to animate me, which was so fun. It's amazing to see a little animated version of myself. They made him a little thinner, which I really appreciate.
So Howard's become a fan favorite of the show because of his witty one-liners and all the animals, from the pigs to the robot. What is it like working with all those characters?
It's a delicious challenge, I would say. You know, the animals are all so sweet and so, you know, they're as professional as an animal can be. So you just have to be really patient. But I love animals, so it's always been a joy. The robot is its own specific challenges. You know, robots don't have comedic timing. Robots don't move that gracefully. So there's always a challenge, but I'm always up for it. So I think that's why they keep throwing these things at me.
Selena, Martin, Steve, they've all become such an iconic trio within Hollywood itself.
Yeah.
What was it like watching them form and now evolve into season 5?
Yes, icons, and I have to forget that. Every time I go to work, I just have to think of them as people. But they're such nice, kind people. And, you know, Steve and Marty have known each other for decades, and I would say that's one of the greatest showbiz friendships that I get to witness is Steve and Marty. But then watching Selena sort of seamlessly work into the fold and watch them all learn from each other, and their dynamic is very similar to the dynamic we see on the show. They really are a unit. The show wouldn't be the same without one of them. It's great to watch, and it's such an incredible thing to be along for the ride, sort of the fourth wheel on the tricycle. Getting to play with them every now and then is so fantastic.
And speaking of Selena, did you guys celebrate the engagement in any way, the wedding in any way on set?
We're always celebrating Selena. Any win that Selena has is a win for all of us because she's such a sweet, wonderful person and she deserves all the happiness. We were at the wedding and it was beautiful. They're such a lovely couple and it's so nice to see her so happy.
The show has also had so many iconic actors from like Eugene Levy, Paul Rudd, all these guest stars. What is it like having those guest stars come in and integrate themselves into the cast?
It's pretty amazing. We're so lucky because we do have like all the greats. Like this season we have so many Oscar winners. Renee Zellweger, Christoph Waltz, Diane Weiss, Divine Joy Randolph is back, and then just other great character actors like Jermaine Fowler, Jackie Hoffman. There's just a ton, too many to name. The thing that we're so lucky about is that no one ever comes on the set with an attitude. Everybody is all in to play and the attitudes are fantastic and it's just such a nice, cozy set. What you see on screen is kind of what happens off screen. It's a really lovely, pleasant place to work, and every single person that steps on the set is sort of the same vibe.
Do you have a favorite memory with a guest star on set that didn't make it into the show?
In episode 9, the second to last episode of this season, I got to spend an entire day sitting on a couch with Nathan Lane. And if you told me that was going to happen when I was a kid, I would not believe you. Like, I was in a production of Guys and Dolls in my senior year of high school, and I basically did an impression of Nathan Lane for the whole thing. So to get to spend a whole day talking to him, getting to know him a little bit, hearing him just be so funny, that was sort of a dream day.
If you had the chance to sign anyone else up for the show, any actor out there, who would you want to join?
Oh my gosh.
And what role do you think you would give them?
There's so many. I would love Melanie Linsky to play my sister. I would love Margot Martindale to play my aunt. I would love Patricia Clarkson to play anyone. Viola Davis. Oh, Octavia Spencer. Just any character, actor, woman. Just please put them out. J. Smith Cameron. I couldn't. There's so many.
We watch Howard clearly drop hints to his mother throughout the season that he is not interested in women.
That's right.
Can you speak to your own coming out experience?
Yes, I basically left out a piece of paper that had a website on it that was like www.imgayaskmeaboutit.com. Like it was like, I feel like I really self-sabotaged. I left like the address of a website to help gay youth cope or whatever on my desk, and my mother found it and asked me, and I was like, no, I'm bi. Wait, yes, I'm gay. It was, the story, and nobody was surprised. I love being gay. It's great.
Speaking of younger queer people, if you have any queer actors trying to get into Hollywood, what advice would you give them?
That's a really good question. That's a great question. I would say do not try to be what you think everybody wants you to be. The things that I have found personally that get me work are the qualities that are inherently me and that no one else has. I didn't really start working until I started being myself. When you're trying to be something else or fit into a mold, people can sense that and feel that, and it gets in the way of creating characters.
Now it's time for our game.
Okay.
We're doing most likely to, only murders edition.
Okay.
Think yourself, think the main cast, and think the guest stars as you respond to these.
Okay.
Who on set is most likely to break character during a serious scene?
You know what? I have to say, no one does that. It's just we're very efficient. I know that's a boring answer,
talented.
but everybody's very efficient and doesn't really break character. Maybe the robot. Let's say the robot.
Who is most likely to throw the best dinner party?
Steve Martin.
Ooh. Who is most likely to solve a real-life murder?
Me.
You. Mm-hmm. All right. You were confident with that
yes,
one.
100%.
So I guess this one's going to be no one, but who is most likely to forget their lines?
I mean, everybody's pretty prepared. I would say no, everybody's prepared.
It's the robot.
It's the robot. They have to be programmed into the robot for him to say them.
So is he like actively responding in the moment? Is there someone like queuing up what he does?
No, there was someone queuing up what he does and someone typing in what he says. And when we first did it, it was automated robot voice, and then someone voiced it in ADR.
Who is most likely to make the crew laugh the hardest?
Martin Short, 100%.
Who is most likely to befriend all the animal co-stars?
Oh, that's me. That's me. Whether I like it or not, they're my friends.
I heard a pig peed on you.
Yes, a pig peed on me during season 4. Was that season 4?
I believe.
Yep, a pig peed on me mid-scene.
Which scene?
It was we were in the bed. I was in the bed. The pig was sitting on top of me. It peed on me. And then we realized we had no other socks that matched, and you could see my socks. So we had to like blow dry the socks, put them back on. The pig's name was also Sprinkle, which felt very pointed. It was a pointed situation, but it was really cute.
Who is most likely to actually make a good podcast besides yourself?
You know who would be great at it? Jermaine Fowler. I feel who's playing Randall the Doorman. He's just so fun and easy to talk to. Or Richard Kind. Oh my gosh. A podcast hosted by Richard Kind would be the funniest, most delightful thing to listen to. So I'm going to say him.
I thought Meryl Streep. I feel like she would go into a crazy ASMR voice.
She would make everybody feel really good. Like she's just really good at making people comfortable.
Okay, who's most likely to be at craft services?
Me.
What are you getting?
Peanut butter pretzels, any kind of cheese, some hummus.
Who is most likely to steal things from set?
That's tricky. That would be probably Jackie Hoffman. Jackie Hoffman plays Uma. Her character is a kleptomaniac, and I could see her stealing like a little prop here and there.
Who is most likely to go down a weird internet rabbit hole?
You know, I it's hard to say. I've watched Selena teach Marty and Steve how to like so much internet stuff. You know, like she's like, no, I said that's how you post a story. That's how you post a So I can see Steve getting into sort of like a wormhole of internet stuff because sometimes he's learning about it.
And who's most likely to show up late but totally get away with it?
No one. That's like the number one rule. I'm sorry if this is so boring, but no one is ever late. Like there's like 3 rules on the set that are unspoken. Know your lines, be kind, don't be late. And that's just that's the way it goes. No one's ever late.
Please finish the sentence.
Okay.
The thing fans would be most surprised to learn about me is...
I was Homecoming King.
Okay.
You see, you're so surprised. You're like, what?
Say more.
I was Homecoming King. I think it's because the football players that were up for it had to play the game that day. So they needed some drama nerd to just like ride on the float. But it was fun. I got to wear a crown. We had a pancake breakfast after. There's like lots of embarrassing pictures of me flipping pancakes in a crown. Yes, and I took that crown very seriously. Heavy is the head that carries the Homecoming King crown.